Right, okay, good morning guys, lovely Sunday morning. We are going apple picking on an apple out the front of our house, and we're going to make a homemade apple pie, or apparently I am. Never baked an apple pie in my life. Peter's going to talk me through it and teach me how to do it, and then we're going to bake it in the casoro. Come along with us today. As you can see guys, I've put the sliced chopped apple, removed all the cores, the skin, etc., and put them in a bowl of cold water, lemons, freshly squeezed lemon juice and half a lemon, and this is to stop it going brown and keep it fresh for our pie.
Okay, so here's the ingredients for the pastry. We've got 300 grams of flour, plain flour. We've got 3 tablespoons of caster sugar. We've got 150 grams of cold butter. It has to be cold for it to mix in properly with the flour. And then we're going to use ice cold water, probably maybe 4 tablespoons, depending on how much it needs to bind the water. We use that spoon.
Okay guys, so into the mixer we've put the flour, the butter, and we're going to start it off nice and slow, cut very cold butter, cut into cubes until we get to a crumb mixture. Okay, so we've got to the breadcrumb mixture, and now just going to put the sugar in. Pour it in while it's beating. Give that a few minutes. And then I will add the water, the cold water, until I see it start coming to a dough. Okay, tablespoon 1 going in. It's very satisfying watching these machines. Right, lovely. I'm just going to put it all together now, guys. And then we're going to wrap it and put it in the fridge to rest. I don't want to knead it. I just want to bring it together. So we're going to rest it now because it's started to get warm. We need to keep it cold because it's a sweet pastry. So it's going to go in the fridge while we start preparing the apple with the cinnamon, a bit of nutmeg, brown sugar. Yum, yum, yum. Cinnamon. Organic.
Well, there's no measurements for this cinnamon. You can put as much cinnamon as that. It's to your taste. And all Sarah's done is she's put this in. She's put the apples into a pan, and she's going to put a little bit of brown sugar in there, just give it a sweetness. And all she's going to do is just cook that down. But what she doesn't want to do, she doesn't want to stew it. It's not like the old days in the 70s where everything was bloody stewed. She's literally just going to leave them now to cook down with the lid on until they soften up. Because when she puts it into the pie dish and bakes it in the oven, it's going to bake even more, and you'll have a nice little. You'll still have the shape of the apples when the pie comes out.
A little bit more cinnamon. Actually, I think I need a little bit more brown sugar as well. I can't smell the sweetness of the apples yet.
Right, so as you can see, we've only had these on for 2 minutes, and you've got all that lovely liquor in there now, and that's done. We've turned them off now, and we're getting back to doing the pastry.
Alright, I'm just doing it, well, about a third I'm taking off. That third will be for the top, and the 2/3 will be for the bottom, the base. I'm going to roll these out now and line our pie dish. Right, I'm going to start rolling it out now until it is big enough for our pie dish, which is, let's see, so a bit of rolling to go. Nice floured surface so it doesn't stick.
Keep turning it round.
I know. Right, I'm just greasing the pie dish with a bit of butter. Yes, I did wash my hands thoroughly because I can't stand anything touching my hands. So doing this for me is not a comfortable, just not comfortable. But anyway, it's a necessity, so it's done. Right, look at that. just going to try and gently ease it down the sides with my knuckles, not my hands. I don't want to pierce the pastry. I think we won't be cutting the edges until I've got the top on. Okay, I think that's good to go. I'm going to sit this on the hob. Right. Okay, let's now fill it with the apples. I won't be doing a juice because that will be making it soggy, and I've got it on the hot hob to not make it soggy. Steaming you up. It smells. It's actually starting to smell a bit Christmassy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Now I don't eat puddings as such. I certainly don't sit in a restaurant and order puddings. But I think it's just Christmas brings something out that's the only time I'll eat fruit. But I do love cooked apple. And I think it's because I love the cinnamon so much. And the cinnamon, and cinnamon and nutmeg and satsumas. Just, that's the smell of my Christmas childhood. Okay, nearly done. So I'm trying to get the last bits out without getting all the juice on them. Leaving in too much juice, but hey ho. Right. That's it. Okay guys, last bit. Don't need any more flour on my surface. I'm going to get the all enough for the top. Now I will say, people, just bear with me because I've never ever baked an apple pie before. I've never ever made pastry before. I never made homemade loaves before until yesterday. I mean from scratch, you know. Right, that's okay. Let's see if that fits because that's gone awful thin. Okay, so I'm taking the edges off now anyway, guys, because we need the extra pastry for the top, to go with the top, because it was just too thin. I started rolling out, it was too thin. Not enough, so I'll now start again. I'm just going to pinch it down to seal the edges. Right, nice sharp knife for me to clean up the edge. Try to. Ooh, this is difficult for a first timer. It's not as easy as these blooming chefs on TV make it look. If I drop it now, it's just going to be our biggest blooper ever. Right, so that needs a bit more pinching. Not quite enough pastry over that little bit there to do that crimping. Oh, I can hear children out the front playing. Don't hear that very often. That's it. 2 slits, or shall I do a cross, do you think?
It's entirely up to you. It's your pie, my love.
I could do a cross. I do like a cross. And it is Sunday. There we go. Now we're going to brush it with, actually I think we're going to brush it with egg, are we? Because I've just realised that now, we haven't got enough of that liquid. So I'll do an egg, I'll beat an egg, which I didn't want to waste that egg. Right, we've set the apple pie in our handles. We'll lower it in to the kasuri, and that's a tight fit, but it does fit. So cut this out the way, and then I'll be able to lift that out when we finish. Now, we're going to stop. We are going to bake 160 for 20 minutes. 160, what do you think higher? What would you do it in the oven?
I'll do it in about 170, 180.
Oh, then no, I'll leave it at 160, and we'll leave it for 20 minutes. Then we can just see how it gets on. Right, all done then, guys. Just taking out the kasuri. So we did it on 160, and it turned out for 23 minutes. I wasn't convinced it was brown enough on top after 20. So 23 minutes. We're leaving it to cool now because we have to go out. But we'll come back and we'll have it after our roast chicken dinner with some cream.
Okay.
Oh, well, it's completely cooled down. It feels lovely. It does feel very firm. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I've never made one.
Right, that's it. It's cut.
Gosh, that's full. I can't bear pies. When you buy a pie, it's just like hollow.
Let's get a shot of that in there. Look at that, guys. Is she going well?
Oh, it's a very hot apple pie.
Wow. That's good, isn't it? Wine custard after a lovely roast dinner.
Oh, do you know what? I quite like ice cream. Hey, hey. It does look lovely.
It's beautiful. Come on. It's very good. Let's get a bit of the cream. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I love
Really?
it. Really nice. I love it.
I've never baked an apple pie in
I'll
my
bake another one
life.
because it was lovely.
Yeah, you're biased.
Check out the recipe, guys.